We try, we fail. We try, we fail. No matter how many times we get up, society keeps pushing us down. No matter where you run, you either find yourself with the blue, satanic, socialist pedophiles, or the red-blooded, hardcore, capitalist, uber pedophiles running the government. Politicians, no matter where you look, where you go, powerful people, for some reason, will always be connected to certain groups that I find rather unruly and unaccepting. A new group, however, has decided to hit the circus. For the red-blooded Americans, we got pedophiles. For the blue-blooded retards, we got pedophiles too. And now finally, at long last, we got the green pedophiles, the child hunters that are literally completely corrupted. There is no way around it. Welcome to Roblox. Roblox is a video game with 111,000 million, 111 million live players right now. 111 million. It is a game for children, primarily aged 5 to 8. Okay? According to the fucking statistics, 20% of American children play Roblox, which makes it a perfect hunting ground for politicians. Today, we are going to be cooking because the FBI got involved. I already made a previous video about this. Lock in, boys and girls. This is Chris Hansen. You might recognize him from his very famous TV show, To Catch a Predator. He is actually working with the FBI on taking down Roblox pedophiles because all the politicians are in Roblox right now. Jeffrey Epstein killed himself with 2 bullets to the back of his head, and all of the politicians have no island to go to, so they have to go to virtual ones. This is very obvious to any person paying attention to politics. Definitely subscribe, up those numbers. YouTube's been cucking me lately, so every subscribe, every like, every comment actually helps a lot, not gonna lie. I have not been for some reason, YouTube does not like me talking about the real issues. Like the fact that they are probably run by pedophiles as well. Anyway, lock in, boys and girls. This is what Chris Hansen had to say.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox.
Let's go! Cook those frauds. Cook them! I'm gonna catch you up. I will get you up to date on the Roblox situation, never you fear.
Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlepp, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're going to do our best to hold them accountable.
Fucking based.
Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
So I'm hoping that there's a success. I actually spoke to him once in the past. It was wild. It was a wild time. You know, like on like I had him film something for one of my videos. It was really funny, like years ago. But anyway, the point is, this is the funniest fucking shit in the universe. The fact that we are getting absolutely zero justice in regards to the Epstein pedophiles, but hopefully 1,000% justice in regards to the Roblox pedophiles. Roblox is the biggest child game out there. It is online, all right? Kids have access to chat features where you could literally fucking talk to anyone on Roblox. And there is a massive predator problem. Now, last time we made a video talking about this, we have covered the fact that Roblox is not only not doing anything about the pedophiles that are coming through their platform, but essentially they are taking out the people that are reporting the pedophiles on their platform. They are suing YouTubers that call out pedophiles on their platform. They are doing everything they goddamn can to make sure as many pedophiles get the protection they need. Now, why would this be the case unless they were pedophiles? Now, I'm not saying that they are, but I'm not saying that they aren't. You're not ready for what we are about to be doing today. So, Asmongold filmed a video on a potato talking about how important this is. Also, we're going to be looking at legal mindset in regards to how illegal the shit is, this fucking safe haven harboring for pedophiles. But most importantly, if you want me to go deeper, apparently the #1 Roblox creator actually quit Roblox over this. This is how big it got, which is fantastic. We need to keep pushing. We need these people to go to jail. If there are, let's say, 1,000 people implicated with Jeffrey Epstein, there's 100,000 pedophiles on Roblox. It is by far, possibly, the largest pedophile ring of all time. It is literally pedophile heaven, but not for long. Hopefully, all these people will be introduced to my new patent-pending product, the penis guillotine. Important breaking news, Roblox VP of Civility and Partnerships also serves on the boards for the Family Online Safety Institute and various other boards. All right, that's pretty good. Policy is all about protecting the children online. Where have we heard this before? Investigate this dude right now. Apparently, a lot of the people that have been working in the actual Protect the Children initiatives have been implicated in other child stinging kind of operations. All right, not just the pedophiles that are showing up in Roblox trying to groom children over there. Not just that, but it's a level even deeper. Apparently, there's some fucking creeps that work at Roblox as well, allegedly. Now, there is a YouTuber that made a video about this like 6 years ago, and he was sued for $6 million just for exposing it. Obviously, he settled. He didn't want to go through court against a multi-billion-dollar company. But the point is, these people are diabolical from the ground up. I would almost go as far as to say is they're expecting this. Okay, this is an actual thing, an actual symbol, an item that is purchasable on Roblox called child love, bro. Well, listen, man, how do you even code this in? How do you do this? So yeah, so the child love symbol, obviously is probably not representative of anything, except it's fucking insane that they would ever do this. Like, this is like, you know how they always say that the pedophiles are like putting codes? They're like fucking putting codes in for people to pick up on. This is what is this? You are shooting up a flare! You absolute degenerates! Again, zero sympathy for fucking pedophiles. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't even know what to tell you. It's bonkers. So anyway, this is Alex Rosen. He's a pedophile hunter. And here he is hunting a pedophile that he caught on Roblox.
Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right?
But not just any pedophile that they found on Roblox. One of the developers of Roblox.
Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the child pornography on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of child porn on your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay. And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make this game successful.
Yeah, so that's basically his strategy, how to get them to admit it. He makes believe he's on their side. He's like, yo, I figured out you have child porn on your phone. We gotta delete this fast. We gotta get rid of it before the cops arrest you. And then he basically admits on camera that, yeah, he has child porn on his phone, and then they call the cops and they put him in jail. That's literally the strat. But that's fucking insane. This is like an actual Roblox dev that just casually admits to having fucking child porn on his phone. This is retarded. Now, anyway, this is one of many situations. And of course, this Roblox situation is getting so big that the Attorney General is talking about how big tech platforms must get on board with age verification. Now, the issue with this is obviously that it is literally getting used as a Trojan horse. No, that's real. That's not a skit. This is being used as a Trojan horse. All right, are you ready? The greatest fear I talked about yesterday has come true. The government is using Roblox to push the Screen Act and the Kids Online Safety Act. The Attorney General that opened the investigation into Roblox is now wanting forced ID verification. Now, they are tying this Roblox shit directly into basic censorship. They're going to say that, oh, you see, there is a problem with children being online. Won't someone think of the children? The Pedophile Council has convened, and we have decided that we are going to start censoring people and forcing age verification. In other words, in order to log on to social media, you're going to need to input your ID. This ties into the censorship fiasco that I talked about earlier. Now, we're having a crazy situation, an absolutely fucking insane situation, where on the one hand, you absolutely have to protect these children on Roblox, but on the other hand, you don't want fucking censorship everywhere, where they track every single person on the planet, and every single person on the planet loses their anonymity everywhere, alright? They are literally going to be building files on every person that ever existed, that ever uses the internet now, to quote-unquote protect children, where this protecting children becomes a Trojan horse in order to essentially censor everything, okay? Now, this is the craziest part. No one will ever go to jail despite it. That's not true. There were already multiple arrests of different pedophiles caught in Roblox, so you're just wrong. Now, the crazy thing is, on the one hand, absolutely the government needs to step in and put these people away, because this is fucking insanity. But on the other hand, we don't want it to get coupled with this giant censorship act that censors the entire internet. Now, you have to be aware of what's going on to know the right buttons to push and to know how to fight it. Now, the craziest thing is, now, this just happened like a month ago. The FBI allegedly busted a real-life terrorist attack planned on Roblox. There are multiple instances of people jailing people in Roblox. We need this to become a much, much bigger thing. Now, here's the really crazy part. YouTube has been an enemy of the people lately. I am pretty sure YouTube is controlled by the pedophiles also. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, you have this guy, Ruben Sim. All right, Ruben Sim is a YouTuber that was sued by Roblox years ago, saying YouTube erroneously took down my latest video where I talk about Roblox's inaction towards child predation. YouTube, look at this. He got his video taken down and a community guideline warning for allegedly a child safety policy. That YouTube is taking down videos. YouTube is taking down videos calling out pedophiles. Now, this is the craziest thing of all time, bro. I'm telling you, there's some crazy fucking child rape cults, satanic conspiracy shit going on at the upper echelon of society. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro. I don't know what the absolute shit is going on out there, but it is scary as balls. It is so terrifying. The pedos infiltrated freaking everything. YouTube erroneously takes down video covering Roblox child predator situation. And look, man, I know. I've been getting throttled by YouTube lately, and so has a lot of people. So many YouTubers have asked me, hey, what's going on at YouTube? My shit's tanking. Yeah, your shit's tanking, because you're a remotely conservative guy. I think that they're bringing back censorship in a much more nefarious way than ever before. And we got to push back on this shit. Absolutely. Now, this is Schlep. He is the original person that got a cease and desist that kicked off this entire campaign about a week ago. Talking about how, they want him to stop being a vigilante in Roblox. Roblox has tripled down, right? In our previous video, if you wanted to see that one, you definitely can. In our previous video, we talked about how not only is Roblox protecting predators and suing people that are trying to catch predators, but made a public statement saying that vigilantes are more dangerous to children than even the pedophiles themselves. Now, if you have a working brain, you know this is retarded. And this is Schlep saying Roblox has tripled down now in their latest newsroom post, outrageously comparing me to actual predators because my decoys tell adults that they're children. We use the same tactics the FBI, ICAC, and local police departments use in their own operations to catch predators. Now, this is the craziest shit in the world. Look at this. Similar to actual predators, they impersonate minors. Bro, they are the victims. They are the victims, bro. They are not, talking to minors. They are literally the victims. They are not reaching out to anyone. They're not initiating anything to anyone. They are the victims. They really out there being like, damn, Batman really do be more dangerous than the Joker these days, don't he? Like, that is literally the stance that they're taking. They're taking the stance of the Joker. Okay, and I'm telling you, nothing ever sat better to me than this skit. I feel like this is so perfect, man.
Joker, I would rather you do other things. This is legal. No, I don't know.
Wendy is so adorable, so sweet, Bess. But at midnight, she becomes sexy.
Joker, what the fuck? Joker, I would rather you do other things. This is legal, technically, but I don't like it. It's weird. This is just weird, Joker.
Don't be so hypocritical, Bats. Not so different, you and I.
Nope, we are very different. We're so different, Joker.
Exactly.
I'm not like this guy.
We both operate within the confines of the law, but we find ourselves fun little loopholes to have our fun with.
Don't call it fun. And
Name a state, Bat. Any state.
Mississippi.
16 with parental consent.
Go back to blowing people up.
Anyway, yes, technically they are impersonating minors on their accounts on Roblox. However, the pivotal difference here is that they are the victims, not the pedophiles. Actual retard Roblox moment. Roblox Matt Kaufman latest response to the situation implies that because our decoys aren't real children, the predators to try to meet up with them aren't safety issues. Now, if you read this and you have a working brain, you know this shit's insane. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, which they do, Vigilante started impersonating children, and they actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior. He is implying, you gotta understand this, bro. He is implying that because you have Roblox people mimicking children that are getting predated upon, they're basically the same as pedophiles because they're also impersonating children. And those people are not actually bad. because those people are talking to adults. Yeah, they think they're children, but they're actually adults. No harm done. Now, Asmongold filmed a video on a potato. That's how you know it's important. Because every time he films a video on a potato, you know shit's popping. So I wanted to see the Asmongold take on this, and then we're gonna look at the actual legal situation, including legal mindsets coverage on this. We gotta get to the bottom of this. I'll be real here. I really want to just spread awareness. I really do. Listen, I am honestly horrified about the future of society. Because we have this upper echelon of pedophiles that are just somehow untouchable. I don't understand. So lock in, boys and girl. Let's see what bald Voldemort had to say.
Hi guys,
Hi.
It's me again. Today we're gonna talk about Roblox.
All right.
Very popular game. I actually didn't know how popular it was.
He has no nephews or nieces. All right, listen, or no children. Listen, man, I'll be real. I have a nephew that is addicted to Roblox. Addicted. And like you look at Roblox and it says like in big letters on the top, woo, 110 million live players. And it's like, nah, that's bullshit. And then you realize, well, it's technically only about 90 million live players. It's the number's inflated by the 20 million pedophiles that are.
It has over 100 million daily users. Now, how many of those 100 million daily users are predators? I don't know the answer, but I know what the answer isn't. The answer.
Go to Asmongold's stream. He's playing Roblox right now. Wait, no way. Dude, is he trying to get groomed by a predator in Roblox? Oh my god, he actually is. This is diabolical.
You're on, bro. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Wow. I literally opened it up to a Roblox orgy. Good shit. I just opened it up to a Roblox orgy. No, I'm telling you, shit's crazy in there.
Answer is not 0. And Roblox doesn't want you to know that. They're really, really worried about people finding that out.
Yeah, the worst thing that could happen to Roblox is if it turns out that the predators go to jail. Is that not diabolical?
Because a lot of kids use Roblox.
Right.
Kids are all the time going on Roblox. They play it all the time. I know multiple parents that have kids that use Roblox, and none of them know about the problems that are on this platform.
Of course not, because parents are just like, oh, my kid's playing a video game. The internet's not real. Internet people aren't real. And then the pedophiles are out there fucking, paying Roblox. They're literally wailing out on Roblox. They're spending money on Roblox like Tectone spends money on fucking Genshin Impact, okay?
But there are some people that do know. Two of those people, Jadeon and Schlepp, who are going out of their way to capture predators that are on Roblox and then get them arrested. I think Schlepp said he has contributed to and led to the arrest of 6 predators that were on Roblox. This is an amazing thing.
I think it should be so publicized. I think every single predator on Roblox should be terrified that they're talking to a vigilante, as they call them. Now, I made this very clear before, and I'm going to say it again. We have to stop calling them vigilantes. Vigilantes are technically people that are not operating in the confines of the law, but they're taking justice in their own hands. I don't think it's fair. I don't think that's accurate. We cannot call them vigilantes. You are giving Roblox too much of a win by calling them vigilantes. They're not. They're victims. They are victims of groomers, and they are also potentially investigators or whistleblowers. They are not vigilantes. They are victims.
For him, big L for Roblox, but not according to them. See, Roblox is concerned that by Schlepp doing this, Schlepp is putting kids in danger. That's right.
Insane.
By arresting and by doing things that lead to the arrest of child predators. That's right. You are putting, guess what, children at risk. Now, I understand
which is obviously
the idea
retarded.
Of vigilante justice not being always good, but the problem is that
That's why this is not vigilante. Dude, we have to stop doing this. It is becoming a net negative for the entire movement. You can't keep calling it vigilante justice. It's not. Vigilante justice would be meeting up with the guy and beating the shit out of him. That would be vigilante justice. They're literally reporting the cops on a pedophile that they happen upon. No, it is not vigilante justice. No.
Vigilante justice prevails when normal justice fails, which is actually not accurate for Roblox because failing would imply that you tried, and it sure doesn't seem like Roblox is trying. Roblox is right.
Let me just show you. Let me give you the literal, the definition, okay, for vigilante. A vigilante is a person who takes the law into their own hands, often to prevent or punish crime without legal authority. They act outside the established legal systems, sometimes using violence or intimidation, motivated by a desire to enforce justice, but to avenge a perceived wrong. This is not at all what is happening. This is not what's going on, all right? They're not acting outside the established legal systems whatsoever. A pedophile messages them because they think they're a child, and they report that shit to the police. They commit 0 crimes. They are not acting outside the established legal system. It is within the legal system. Absolutely fucking based. They work with the cops. Stop calling them vigilantes. They are not vigilantes. They're whistleblowers, they're investigators, they're victims. They're heroes. They are not vigilantes.
About one thing, though. It is a danger. Now, it's not a danger to the kids, but it is a danger to Roblox, the company.
Absolutely. Because the biggest thing that Roblox is trying to avoid is a PR issue. Yes, sir. They're just concerned citizens, and they're noticing pedophiles in child playgrounds, because that's essentially what it is. That's essentially what Roblox is. Roblox is a child playground with 100 million children in it, and 0 adults, 0 supervision, 0 police officers, and complete anonymity to any pedophile that wants to walk into that playground. That's what it is. People think that the internet's not real. Boomers especially are completely retarded when it comes to the internet. I'm literally waiting for the next generation to take over, because the current boomer administrations that are controlling the world, the boomerocracy is fucking not good. Okay, it doesn't understand like half the issues that are actually affecting youth today. The internet being the primary one. Like, dog, we are dealing with people that fucking don't know shit about the internet, are like, you know, actual dinosaurs. Oh, are they playing Pokemons on the Game Boy? No, they are getting groomed by a pedophile in Roblox.
Because Roblox has an image to maintain. They want to maintain that they're an image, that they're a company with the image that it is safe for kids. Kids can go on this platform, they can play whatever games they want, and they can do whatever they want to do, and they're going to be okay on their platform. Well, that's not true. It's pretty obvious that's not true.
Yeah.
But anybody that talks about it, they're trying to shut them down.
Obviously.
Roblox has put out at this point multiple press releases and multiple statements.
They're trying
talking about why they're against vigilante justice, and at the end of the day,
they're losers.
I can see why, but the problem is that you're not working with any of the law enforcement, and you're not doing anything to stop this yourself. And this is the big...
It's not vigilante justice. Don't do this.
Big problem that a lot of these platforms have. And I want to let you guys know that every platform has this problem. This is nothing special with Roblox.
He is right.
Wow,
He is
Roblox
right.
is doing this. Nobody else is doing this.
He is right.
No. Here, Facebook has this problem. Instagram has this problem. You know it has the problem.
Oh, yeah.
TikTok, oh my God. You got Twitter. And then, okay, let's go even farther than that. Let's look at the Boy Scouts. Let's look at the church. Let's look at schools. How about daycares? Every single place where there's kids, there's predators.
I mean, yeah, true. You want to know where else there's predators? All right, this isn't gonna work because this is a old YouTube video. Let me show you a new YouTube video. Like, let's say mine, okay? All right, I just posted a YouTube video less than an hour ago. Let's find some other predators, eh? Why not? Why not find some other freaks? Let's just go to the comment section and sort by oldest. Oh, it only has newest. Fuck. I already have 300 comments. Oh my God, dude. We'll get there, gamers. We'll get there. We'll get there. Because the bots come first, baby. The bots are there first. How about this one? How about this one? My grandmother watched this video and said now she wants to be a blogger. Looks like we're in the family business, right? It's just a cat with... Oh my God! Bro, what the Editor, you gotta censor that shit. What? Okay, I'll be real. I didn't see that one coming. I'll be honest. I was surprised. YouTube, what the fuck?
Guess what? It sounds bad to say, but people fish where the fish are. And
True.
The problem isn't that. That is not the fundamental issue that people are angry about. Because we know this is a fact of life. It is a problem. It's something that we need to work on. We need to arrest these people, catch them, and make sure...
You're forgetting the best part. The penis guillotine. Yo, we gotta castrate these people. All right, catch is not enough. I'm telling you, man, these people are way too comfortable. All right, the blue pedophiles, well, they're protected by the big, powerful blue people. The red pedophiles, they're protected by the big, powerful red people. The Roblox pedophiles, they are protected by anonymity and a billion-dollar company. All right, we have got to fuck this entire system. All right, the pedocracy that is running the world needs to die one testicle at a time. All right, I'll be real here. One ball at a time, No doubt, no doubt.
Sure, it happens as infrequently as possible, but we know that it happens. The problem isn't that it happened. The problem is that you're hiding it. The problem is that you're trying to suppress people that are trying to make it happen less, and you're not putting in the due diligence and the necessary effort to put in minimum safety requirements for kids that are able to go on this platform. Why is it? And it's all these very...
And the thing is, like, specifically when it comes to what he's saying, that wherever there's kids, there's going to be predators. That's why we have, you know, rules in check. You can't just let random fucking retards walking into schools, right? That's why we do our absolute best to, you know, put video cameras in classes and shit. You know, we try so hard to evolve as a society to prevent children from, you know, getting abused, right? That is literally, I think, the number one goal of every parent is to protect their child until they are an adult and can protect themselves. That is literally the duty of every parent. You bring someone in this world, they are your number one priority to keep them safe. And we all try, all right? Everyone tries. Or at least, you know, people that aren't fucking predator retards try. The good people try. Now, with that said, the parents don't even know that this is a place where their kids could actually be victims, right? They don't even know. Like, people know that there are pedophiles, and every camp, every school, every church, every place with children takes extra precautions to the best of their ability to prevent kids from actually getting abused. There are zero precautions or guidelines or repercussions to being a pedophile in Roblox. You just start a new fucking account, okay? You just start a new account, you groom more kids, and it's absolutely disgusting. Diabolical. Asmongold just got DDoSed off of Roblox right now. Yeah, big shock. So you have to realize this is a nightmare for Roblox, because when it comes to Roblox, if it turns out that parents know that kids are interacting with pedophiles on Roblox daily, those parents might not want to be spending money on Robux for their children. So realistically, they're trying their best to protect the pedophiles, to protect their reputation. It's insanity.
Very, very simple things, right? So, as far as I know, I don't know this for sure, okay? I haven't really been on Roblox. Maybe I should make a video. Maybe tomorrow when I go on stream,
he's doing that right now.
Going on Roblox, speed run to being groomed. I wonder if we can get to a whole minute. And so anyway, so Roblox, why can you even type the word lolly in Roblox? Why can you even type certain different word combinations that it doesn't automatically red flag your account and send it over to the fucking FBI? Well, I'll tell you the reason why.
Well, for so many reasons, dude.
It's because that would lower daily active users. And
if this is not the most, like, I'll be real here, this is some dystopian shit. It's some dystopian shit. It really is. Look, man, a lot of parents don't know what goes on the internet, but parents need to get their kids off of every social media and every game that has a chat with people that they don't know. Every single one of them, all of them, literally every single one of them is dangerous. First of all, no social media. You know what? I don't even need to go so far. And you know what? I'm not even going to talk about Roblox. I'm not even going to talk about pedophiles. All right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Streamer Destiny's son, Nathan Bunnell, 14-year-old boy, tweets Hitler is a hero while praising Nazi Germany. The Nazis were protecting the West by invading Poland. Hitler's a hero. This is a 14-year-old boy that is tweeting about how Hitler is good, going in every fucking chat room with every fucking person they possibly can, talking to every retard, and now the irony is, I'll be real, and now this is absolutely diabolical. Destiny's like, he's an absolute libtard, okay? So his son went the complete other direction, to the point that, like, you want to know what his fucking chat rooms look like? You want to know who the people, you know who he talks to, okay? You know exactly who he talks to on the internet. I guess that's what happens when your dad is a mega cuck or something. I don't know. But that's fucking insanity. So this is a kid, 14-year-old kid, that is doing online debates and Discord conversations defending Hitler. Okay? Listen, man, I'm not going to get into the conspiracy theories there, but realistically, no child should be on social media, period. I'm sorry, it's insane. And I'm not saying that this needs to be some sort of government-mandated law, but this should be a parent-mandated law. No parent should give their kid the ability to have social media accounts and be filming themselves and shit like that. It's just dangerous. It's just so fucking dangerous. And people will be there to abuse him, okay? You think Destiny's kid decided to become a Nazi himself? You think he read some history books and decided, yeah, Nazism is the way? Or do you think that obviously he was getting groomed? Okay, to put it bluntly, the internet's a scary place. There are people that want to take advantage of you. There are. And Roblox is just a feeding ground for these retards.
Roblox cares about one thing, and that's daily active users. But that is only half of the truth. The other thing that they care about is the government suing them, which is clearly what happened.
That's what's happening
and
now.
I think this is an amazing and a great thing, and I think that it's going to continue.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. In the words of whoever made my fucking intro theme song. The FBI will soon be there. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Woo!
Continue happening, and it's going to get worse. This is actually one of the and I think very few instances where a company behaving badly is actually being treated and responded to in a way that I think is extremely fair, and they're being held accountable. They're not only being held accountable by members of Congress, they're also being held accountable by entire states, and there's more and more people. You've had other very, very large creators, Creekcraft, I believe, I apologize if I'm getting the name wrong, is as far as one of, if not the biggest Roblox creator, has left the Roblox creator program. A lot of other people have done the same thing, especially after he did. Huge W for him. And the fact is that you're going to see even more people doing this
Absolutely.
now. Because
that's why we're making this video now. You got to raise as much awareness to this as possible, okay? Absolutely. This is so crucial for the next generation, okay? This is literally fucking a generation. It is. It literally, bro. Oh my God.
Point Roblox, Pandora's box is open. You Streisand affected this entire thing, and I'm glad to say, listen, I didn't do this, but hey, if I can be a drop in the ocean, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Because this has been a...
Bro, if Asmongold goes into the ocean, he will turn the entire ocean into a very diluted tea. You can make of that what you will.
Problem, really, it's been a problem. It's always been a problem, right? But the issue is that, again, they're hiding it. They're trying to hide it. They don't want you to know about it. And they will use legal bullying to suppress people that are actively trying to help kids. Now, a little bit of background on Schlepp. Schlepp got groomed on fucking Roblox, too.
Yeah,
so
that's
big
insane.
Surprise, this is a little bit of a soft spot for him, okay? He doesn't necessarily like this a whole lot. So he's put a lot of effort. And
dude, I am so thankful that I never got caught up into any of these fucking shitholes. Like, I really didn't have social media, basically, until I was an adult. Like, I had, like, you know, just to, like, communicate with friends and stuff. But I really didn't, like, get into these communities, go into Discord servers or anything like that. I'll be real, I am so thankful to God every day that I didn't turn out, you know, like a fucking, like Destiny's Son or some shit. I'll be real. Like, it's insane.
Time into finding these people, and he's done so successfully. So it's kind of like that I consent, I don't meme. Roblox is the one that's not consenting.
The only people defending the pedophiles is Roblox. They have everything to gain by protecting pedophiles. Do you understand? Like, you are on the wrong side of history, my brother. How do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night running Roblox, protecting pedophiles, suing the people that expose the pedophiles, knowing that you're running a game that, yeah, it's generating billions of dollars a year, all right? It's generating billions of dollars a year, sure. But thousands of children are getting groomed a day. Thousands!
Police department is saying, thank you, Schlepp. This is great. Thank you. This is amazing. You're helping us find these predators. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay?
All right.
A lot of cops want to be cops to catch weirdos like...
1,000%! That's why I love cops. I think cops are goated. Cops are goated. They're out there putting their lives on the line to fuck up some predators. Yes, they are my goats. They have to go through boring days of giving speeding tickets for the every once in a while opportunity where they could fucking beat the shit out of a pedophile. Absolutely, the goats.
This they do. That's like one of the main reasons why cops want to be cops.
God bless them.
And so the idea that it's like, this is their main thing. This is what they want to do. This is like, do you really think they want to go and micromanage some crackhead that lives under a bridge? Fuck no. They want to arrest some sort of fucking child predator, and they want to feel like a hero. And you know what? When they do it, they are. And so the fact is that the police appreciate this. The kids that are involved and that are victims of it also appreciate it. They've sent Schlepp and other people that are involved with them messages thanking them. And so he's okay with it. Everybody's okay with this. except
Roblox.
And why is that? It's because it makes them look bad. That's the.
I mean, it's so many reasons. It's so many reasons. Like, dude, you have to understand. They have every reason to protect the pedophiles. A, it inflates their numbers. A solid 20% of their fucking users are pedophiles, for all you know, right? A, it protects the pedophiles. It keeps their users up. B, it prevents parents from knowing that there's this issue whatsoever. So they let their kids keep playing Roblox to keep getting groomed and keep, again, bumping their numbers. They're spending money on them. They don't want to open themselves up to investigations that they're not doing enough. Like, it's super obvious this is happening, but they have everything to gain by protecting pedophiles. Like, dude, we have to put a stop to this, okay? We have to put a stop to this. For whatever reason, the world is run by pedophiles. It is. I don't know why. I don't know what satanic fucking bullshit cult is doing this shit. But the world is run by pedophiles. You can't even deny it anymore. Like, it's wherever you turn. You have some rich fuck protecting a pedophile.
Real reason why they're upset about this. They don't care about this for any other.
You look at Hollywood, you look at them releasing movies like Cuties on Netflix, sexualizing 14-year-old girls twerking. Like, this was a movie on Netflix, okay? Like, dude, there is this weird normalization of pedophilia that is just going on, bro. I don't know what we need to do, but we absolutely got to pull out the penis guillotines. Like, literally, zero mercy.
Reason besides that. And really, I think that's the most damning and most problematic thing about all of this, is that they are that concerned about this, and they're trying to use legal precedent, legal control, and legal bullying to shut this down. Now, what do I think is going to happen? I think that Roblox, again, by doing this, I think that they have made a tactical error, and in most cases, generally, it works out pretty well. Most companies do this. They successfully bully the smaller creator or the smaller person.
By the way, this worked for them. So they sued this guy, Ruben Sim, years ago. Okay? Years ago. You gotta realize that. They sued him years ago for like $6 million, and they kind of shut this down. By the way, according to the AI, estimates vary. Recent data says around 13 to 42% of Roblox players are over 18. So that's around 30%, let's say. That means there's 30% of them are pedophiles. No adults are playing Roblox. I'm sorry, dude. No adults are playing Roblox. They're all pedophiles. I prescribe this shit is crazy. I'm just sorry, bro. This is insane. Like, dude, I don't know if you've ever played Roblox, but that shit sucks, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It's not a good game. All right, I'm telling you, my nephew, he tries to convince me to play Roblox with him every time I visit, okay? And I sit there with him while he's playing Roblox. That shit sucks. That's ass. It's straight ass, okay? So if there are, 20 to 30% of people on Roblox that are over 18, they're all pedophiles. That's my hot take of the day. Come on, dude.
Into basically silence, and it works. It didn't work this time, though, did it? And so now what's going to happen? Roblox is going to have to implement more controls. They're going to have to implement more degrees of, checks, more moderation, and I think this is necessary. You cannot enjoy the privileges of being completely free of any accountability of anything that anybody does on your platform, while simultaneously making all of the money and also never getting in trouble when something goes wrong. Like, you gotta at least pick two, okay? If not only one. This is crazy. What the fuck is going on?
True.
And so, anyway, you've got a huge contingency of people, Congress people, obviously other creators, retards like me. You've got everybody that's talking about this.
Retards, unite! Take down these fucking bitches. For real.
Now, and I think Roblox can't put the chicken back in the bag, okay?
No
It's
way.
done. It's over.
Yep.
You've got to fix this problem.
Yep.
And I think that this is the first of many. Because I think that this is...
Dude, let the fucking House of Cards fall apart. I really like that there's, like, this push... Like, even with Trump and the Epstein files, no one is forgiving him on this shit. No one. Even, like, the most hardcore right-wing people are like, Trump, you fucked up. Release the Epstein files. What's going on? I'll be real here. We have to keep going strong. The retards versus the pedophiles. Honestly, the next Avengers is gonna be crazy.
Going to happen on other platforms as well, and especially as kids are able to use these platforms more.
Next stop, Hollywood.
And I think that really, as soon as this conversation starts, do you really think that it's going to stop with Roblox? Obviously it's not.
Nope.
And so anyway, this is where I think things are going to go. I think that you're going to have a higher degree of accountability because that is necessary. If these companies want to operate these massive operations and have the ability to make billions of dollars whoever's doing this, you have to have a degree of accountability. I'm not asking...
Dude, if you're running a park, okay, and it's a park that by design does not have adult supervision, that any pedophile could walk in with complete anonymity, that shit's insane.
And nobody is asking that you stop every single thing before it happens. But what people are asking for is reasonable, proactive measures that are existing in order to protect people, to make sure that there are not any problematic actors on there. And especially, apparently, some of these fuckers get caught, and then they just get let go. How does this happen? I don't know. But apparently they get let off, and they go right back on Roblox.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? This is insane.
So I was talking to Alex Rosen. He's the predator poacher guy that I showed you earlier. He was on our podcast once back in the day when we were doing our podcast. He was saying that most pedophiles that end up serving their sentence and getting released back into the wild, they end up repeat offending. Like it's a drug. Like they end up repeat offending, and they end up catching them for a second time with child porn on their phone. And you'd think like they'd like learn a lesson, like they were just in jail for years, and they catch you again? Like how, bro? But they're sick. They're fucking sick people. It's insane. You see, if we penis guillotined them, we would not have this issue. I'm just mentioning it.
And so anyway, I had to make a video about this and talk about it because I do think that this situation is just so astronomically ridiculous that it has attracted the attention of basically everybody on the internet, including a lot of people involved in law enforcement even, right? And everybody's getting their take on it.
Donut operators getting involved. Obviously he's friends with Brandon Herrera, who's running for Congress in Texas right now. Like, you don't understand, dude. You do not understand. Everyone is gonna start talking about this. It's a big topic, and we got to keep our foot on the gas. None of this shit should be acceptable.
On this, and this is mine. I think that Roblox needs to exercise more control, and if they were worried about being moderated, that's nothing compared to what's going to be happening.
Oh,
if they think they're
so
going to get out of this without any degree of moderation or any degree of accountability, I think that they are very, very wrong. And
calling it right now, there are actual top brass in Roblox that are pedophiles, in my opinion, allegedly, in my opinion. And that's why they are so eager to protect these guys. That's my hot take. I'm telling you, man, there's a sick problem in society. More and more of them keep showing up.
And this is only going to continue with other social media platforms, because once people look at Roblox and they see the problem with Roblox, they might take a look at Instagram.
Instagram, Discord, Twitter, a TikTok, YouTube comment sections, Minecraft servers. Bro, everything is gonna keep getting looked into. Absolutely huge. The internet has an issue. There is an issue of fucking grooming on the internet, without a shadow of a doubt. That shit needs to stop.
TikTok and a couple of other places too. So I think this is a good thing. There's a big problem this has been going on with, and honestly, Blizzard does the same thing. Like, I grew up playing World of Warcraft for years, and they say, well, we can't find the bots. Where are the bots? Everybody knows where the bots are. How is it that the players know where the bots are? Ooh. Everybody on YouTube knows where the bots are. The bots know where to go. The only person on the entire internet that doesn't know where they are somehow is the company running the fucking game.
Maybe they don't care.
It's the same thing with Roblox. And the simplest answer, almost always, in my opinion, is the correct one. And it's that they do know where they are. They just don't give a fuck. And
or even worse, they're hiding them.
If there's enough people that get mad, they might just have to. And that's why I made this video.
Good.
So anyway, guys, make sure to keep the pressure on. I'll probably be covering and looking at all this stuff more tomorrow.
Good.
My dad had surgery today. I couldn't stream.
Damn.
And so, yeah, I figured I'd make this video and talk to you all. And
good shit. I hope his dad feels better. Okay, groomer. Anyway, so I want to see the legal trouble. All right, so Legal Mindset made a video talking about the actual legal issues regarding operating and running a giant platform like this that's essentially protecting pedophiles. Because obviously it's very nebulous. If you're grooming a child or sexting a child or getting child porn on your phone, obviously that's a crime. But what is the legal liability of someone just running a giant server that pedophiles happen to jump on and groom children there? Like, what is the actual legal requirements? And I'm not talking ethical, because ethically this shit is mega fucked, but legally, What is the legal requirements that Roblox actually has to make sure that, you know, there aren't kids getting groomed on their platforms? All right, let's see. Let's see what the lawyer has to say. 10,000 likes, by the way, and tomorrow, all right? No promises. And I will be looking at the videos from the top actual Roblox players quitting over this, because this is going to be a massive hit to Roblox and to everything else. You'll see.
Roblox is facing massive liability and huge legal trouble in a swarm of litigation, particularly as Louisiana hits it with what may be a killer lawsuit and may be copied by states and even countries around the world.
Love that.
On the legal mindset.
Check Asmongold. He's having an existential crisis playing Roblox. All right. Let's see what Asmongold's up to. All right. Asmongold out there getting groomed for us.
Poop. Remember Nelson from the 2nd grade? Pooped himself and now he's dead. Oh no. I can feel your stomach rumbling. You aren't gonna make it. You're gonna explode. Listen.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'm really happy you saw that, because when I said earlier, dude, 13 to 42% of Roblox players are over 18. Okay? What person over 18 is playing Mr. Nelson's poop hippopotamus? Okay? Politicians, obviously.
We teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, an American attorney, and of course, is a Fast Facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in the legal news. If you like the Fast Facts, make sure to like and comment below.
Of course, I'll link him in the description,
now,
obviously.
Today's topic is Louisiana versus Roblox.
Good.
We're going to focus on that and give you a little background here. We've got, of course, the intro PowerPoint and the pelican feeding its children its own blood. Very interesting flag Louisiana there, because this is under Louisiana law. Now, I try to be entertaining whenever I can, but today's topic is a somber topic. It is a serious topic. So please be respectful.
I'll be real. I think you could cover somber topics and be entertaining at the same time. Like, let me give you an example. Okay? You take the pedophile, you slice his penis off, and then you slowly lower him into a giant wood chipper as he screams. He screams. He said, "I didn't mean it." And we say, we'll stop. Just give us a name of another pedophile and we will stop, as you slowly lower him. Blood splurting everywhere as he's slowly turning into wood chips. Little chips of meat and bone. I told you this is entertaining. And he's feet first, obviously. Entertaining as shit. You see a toe fly out. A whole toe managed to get past the razor blades until he shouts out the name of another victim. He says, "This person is also guilty. It's him. Just stop the machine." And then after he gives up his name, you know what you say? There is no off switch. And you continue lowering him into the meat. Okay, all right. It's graphic, but entertaining. All right. That's just my opinion.
Comments, and if you're watching this as a premiere with a live chat, make sure you're respectful in the chat as well, because once again, this is a very serious topic. This is something that very many people are sensitive to and have bad experiences with. We're going to be talking about, child predation, which is a very, very sensitive topic. So please approach that with some sensitivity and some care for other human beings here. And today, of course, I'm going to be a little bit more serious on this one. So Roblox is a popular game amongst children and teens, and it has been promoted as, even by the company, the #1 game for children and teens. And mainstream media, as you see here, has backed this up for the last couple of years.
True.
Even going back to the COVID era, it's been something that has been widely promoted for children. Now, there's been a problem, and one of the problems is that certain people within the game have been going after minors, have been targeting minors.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a problem. So, seeing that problem, some YouTubers and some people out there, content creators, other people, individuals, right, vigilante groups have.
Why do they all do this? Dude, you are playing into fucking Roblox's hands. Stop calling them vigilantes.
Gone out and dedicated themselves to finding these individuals and turning them over to law enforcement. One of those channels, this is just an example of one person, is Schlep. And Schlep went out there and went after people and got a lot of people in trouble. You can see here a number of people, predator, caught, predator.
By the way, they got these people arrested, all right? They didn't just catch them. They actually got them arrested.
Predator. I mean, this guy was pretty dedicated to coming after people. But as you see here, Roblox is threatening to sue me for protecting kids. Not only did they ban this guy from the game, but they threatened to sue him for actually going out and turning over predators to law enforcement. Absolutely insane stuff. Now, we'll get into the response. This response was really crazy. So when people pushed back and said, well, why are you doing this? Why are you banning these vigilante groups? Why are you banning people like Schlep? Well, it turns out what they were concerned about is the privacy of the predators, saying due to privacy consideration, we can't talk about this. Well, why?
Listen, guys. Obviously, we don't want children getting raped, but you can't just dox the predators like that. Oh my God. They could get in legal trouble. What if they got arrested? What if something happened to the predators? Oh me, oh my. I really would hate if something bad happened to the pedophiles, says the pedophiles.
Why are we so concerned with people that have been confirmed arrested by law enforcement, many of which have been already adjudicated, have been locked up? Now, I understand the principle of innocent until proven guilty. However, there's a substantial amount of evidence here. And for a person like...
Dude, what do you mean innocent? Innocent until proven guilty? They got these people arrested. They made videos talking about how they got arrested. They showed their own chats, okay? Okay, innocent until proven guilty is them calling people pedophiles. That's not what these videos are. I don't know if Legal Mindset actually watched these videos. They explained catching them and the chats that they had with these people, right? There's someone on the other end of that computer that is sexting you thinking you are a 13-year-old girl, okay? All right? That is not innocent until proven guilty. These are chat logs that they just reveal to the world, okay? Again, this is not at all whatsoever an invasion of privacy.
Schlepp, who goes out here and finds these predators, the risk is on him. Because if Schlepp goes out and calls somebody a predator and does not have sufficient proof of that, he could be very guilty of defamation and super liable for going out and calling people that. I think
he doesn't. I think people don't watch the videos. People don't understand what it's all about. Like, again, I've mentioned in the previous one, I've done this before. Not on Roblox, but I've done it on Discord, where you go into a Discord dating server, disgusting that this is a thing. You go into a Discord dating server and you say that, hi, I'm a 14-year-old girl. And then you just get 100 direct messages instantly from fucking creatures, okay? Saying, hey. Why don't you get to know me a little better? You seem lonely. And then it's like, oh, fuck, everyone sounds like a Meat Canyon drawing all of a sudden. But realistically, he is not defaming people. Any of them. He never initiates conversations with anyone. He is just wandering around in Roblox, and he gets approached by adults trying to have a conversation with him. He never calls people pedophiles just willy-nilly, and neither does anyone in this group. Gideon also, he does such a good job, and the rest of them.
I think it's something that people take a massive risk if you go out and label something as that. That's a criminal label. If you're labeling someone as a criminal, you need to be damn well certain, and this is worth cursing for, you need to be very certain that they are actually that. So they've gone out and done that research. They've gotten the evidence. They've gotten the Carfax. They've turned them over to law enforcement. Many of them have been arrested, but we're still concerned about the privacy of predators. And beyond that, what they ask is, and the response was, what people should do is report it immediately to the standard channels. Well, as you're going to see, the standard...
I'm going to be real. I think the police are standard channels. It's such a nothing response. Like, Legal Mindset's taking them so seriously at their word. Their word should not be taken literally. You never trust a pedophile, and you never trust someone that's covering up for pedophiles. I'll be real here. The moment you hear about shit like this, you run the fuck away. Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. What are we doing? I don't trust a word they're saying. They're literally just coming up with actual word vomit slop to justify protecting pedophiles, to save themselves from a PR nightmare that, by the way, is happening to them right now. They tried to avoid this, and they accidentally made it 1 billion times worse. If they would have just said, thank you, Schlepp. We cannot actually do a good job moderating ourselves. We really appreciate your work. If they would have done something like that, absolutely, it would have been Roblox should have been looked at as such a cool, open-minded company working with individuals that are out there catching pedophiles and cleaning the virtual streets of Roblox. Not that I think that Roblox is a good system anyway, but that's the point. So I'm really glad that we have a moment like this because I think this is important. This is crazy. This is absolute insanity. This is word vomit slop in order to protect their image. They are trying to ban the pedophile catchers so that they could remain with a squeaky clean resume so that parents around the world, when their kid asks for Robux, can we please play Roblox, mommy? It's such a cute little kid game. No adult would play this retard kid game shit. And the mom is gonna say, you know what, kid? Absolutely. And you know what? You know why Roblox is so good for kids? Because it has a million games. Okay, there's a million different games. Roblox essentially copies other games and puts it in the Roblox world. You have Fortnite, but in Roblox. You have Undertale, but in Roblox. You have Elden Ring, but in Roblox. Everything exists in Roblox. So essentially, parents just get Roblox for their kid. They never have to buy them another video game ever again. It's hyper addictive. It's not super expensive. And realistically, it's incredibly dangerous. And parents don't know about it because, oh, it's the internet. Nothing can happen.
Channels fail. And once again, this is the response of Roblox. Reported through the standard channels. The standard channels aren't working. Minors are being preyed upon in your game. Whatever you have there is not sufficient to stop the harm. So this was not taken well at all. And now Roblox is facing dozens.
And also, for context, they were doing the proper channels. They did report them to Roblox. Okay? They reported them to Roblox. Roblox did nothing, and then they reported them to the authorities and actually got them arrested. So this is not accurate.
Say hundreds. You've got over a case filed in California, adds more than 300 lawsuits accusing the gaming giant of ignoring warnings about exploitive content and failing to protect children. And that's just one single federal case. Now we have the state of Louisiana. Yes. And this is massive because this is a state leveraging its power. And when you get this sort of power, it has the power to change Roblox altogether. Oh. And while Louisiana may be the first to sue, I'm very certain they won't.
Everyone is getting. First of all, this is the easiest win of all time. Okay, unless you are a pedophile cult that is trying their best to normalize pedophilia to the public with insane amounts of propaganda in different areas like Netflix shows or video games where this happens, or potentially because you're a groomer yourself. Unless you're that, which let's be real, I'm sure that there aren't hyper fixated pedophile fucking retard Satanists in the government. Probably
won't be the last. I'm very certain other states will follow suit because they are also.
It's an easy win. It's such an easy win. Concerned parents are going to start talking about this, and it's over. And all the states are going to get involved.
Going to want to protect the interests of minors. That is in the fundamental interest of most states and even most countries around the world. So let's get into.
I don't think so. You want to hear my incredibly hot take? I don't think states care, but parents care, and states care about parents caring. States want their people to be happy, and their people to be happy about them. They don't actually care that much. So, in my opinion, that's why states are going to do it. I think states knew this was going on. People knew this was going on. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Like, come on, dude. These things go viral. People that have a job looking at news, they all know this was happening. There just weren't enough concerned parents that actually knew about it that made it worthwhile for the state to get involved.
The facts.
I'm an incredibly cynical guy, but for me, in my opinion, there is nothing scarier than the government saying, "Hi, I'm the government. I'm here to help." That's terrifying. It's the scariest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, so Louisiana filed this case August 14th with the state attorney general. Other states are highly likely to follow because they're suing under Deceptive and Fair Trade Practices Act, as well as negligence, public nuisance, and unfair enrichment. Now, if you've been paying attention on my channel, if you've been awake in watching my channel on other things, just talking about Twitch, talking about other platforms, I have talked about deceptive and unfair trade practices as being one of the massive regulatory hammers that a lot of companies are just asking to get hit with.
Nice.
So you really need to ask yourself, not just in the case of Roblox, but what other companies are failing to provide warnings, are failing to provide significant safety measures. This is something that does not just apply to Roblox, but can apply broadly across the board. And a lot of digital businesses have gotten away for years.
I think Discord is the big one. Discord, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, like the actual social medias. Nah, dude, this is crazy. It's absolutely insane because no one knows. They just log on, you make friends, and you get groomed. It's so sad. It's actually sick.
With thinking that they can just do whatever they want because it's online, right? We have protection. It's online. Well, no, you do not have protections from these sort of liabilities, these sort of regulations.
Good.
You are not immune from your duty to protect minors.
Good.
Law enforcement, in fact, Louisiana law enforcement arrested a predator in Livingston Parish, Louisiana, who was using Roblox with a female voice changer to lure in minors, lure them off platforms, other, Snapchat, etc. So there are tangible people being harmed. There are real people being harmed. This is not a theoretical thing.
Yeah.
So let's get into the key accusations. The key accusations are that Roblox knowingly enabled and facilitated the systematic sexual exploitation of children across the United States. Systematic. That means broadly. And that they permitted and perpetuated an online environment in which children predators thrive, directly contributing to the widespread victimization of minor children.
Oh my God, that is big. That is big. Yeah, no, when you phrase it like that, yeah, that's why we need lawyers out here, bro. When you phrase it like that, it sounds so fucking diabolical. Holy shit.
They failed to implement effective safety measures and failed to warn parents. So all of this goes back to deceptive and unfair trade practices. They marketed themselves as safe for kids, but in fact,
they market themselves as a kids game, right? So that inherently means it's not a place where your child is gonna get groomed, right? No, I mean, I definitely hear that for sure, 100%. Yeah, 100%. The moment you market your game as a kids game, okay, the moment you market your game as a kids game, you assume that the kid is not gonna get raped, right? It's a pretty valid assumption.
They were quite the opposite. Kids were pretty much open season on Roblox. So you see here the procedure. This is a state case because it's arising under state law, Louisiana law. Every state has Deceptive and Unfair Trade Practices Act with slight variations. Roblox is a California-based business, but they do business in Louisiana, so jurisdiction and venue in Louisiana is proper. It is unlikely to be removed to a federal case unilaterally, meaning if Roblox tries, it's probably not going to work. Now, if several states bring these claims, it might be possible for these states to join and do a federal claim or something else like that. A federal claim might be able to come out of this, but just at this point, this will be in Louisiana. Let's talk about the facts. Roblox has 6.5 million experiences. Mind that word experiences. That's kind of a single environment in which Roblox completely...
I think those are different games, right?
Controls.
Like different games within Roblox. Again, I don't know if any of you have ever played Roblox. Again, the only reason why I know anything about Roblox is because my nephew's addicted to it. And I spoke to my sister-in-law, and she basically she got rid of all the chat features on his game after I told her about it. And I do think that was an inherently good thing, for sure. Maybe not enough, but definitely an improvement. And the way Roblox looks is it's just infinite games where you can talk to an infinite amount of people and bump into an unbelievable, just endless group of people that are just happy to talk to you and teach you about the world in the most sick, depraved way I could possibly think.
Free, easy to access, and designed for kids. The app comparison, and they use this in the complaint, which I've read the entirety of, all 42 pages of it, to a digital playground. So Roblox is very comparable to a digital playground.
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's no age minimum, and it is targeted for kids.
Yes.
In fact, of the 82.9 million daily active users, 20% are under 9 years old, and the majority, 56%, are under 16 years old. So this is a children's platform. This is a teen and children platform. Definitely minors here by the vast majority.
Yep.
The sign up is a big issue. See here, the sign up is a self-verified,
of course,
birthday, username, password. So it's very easy.
They are absolutely, and I don't even doubt this a little bit. They are going to use this as a Trojan horse to enforce censorship across the internet. Like, the Roblox thing is it's a definitely massive positive to get kids off of these sites and to protect people and to verify that, there aren't kids getting groomed. But this is going to be the stepping stone that's going to be used as this mass online verification, almost to the point that the timing is really interesting. Okay, not to get all conspiratorial on you asses, but this is about 2 weeks after England tried to push their Online Safety Act as using child protection as an excuse to censor the internet. Like, this is getting really scary. Like, we're living in a weird time. We really are.
Very simple to bypass this. Self-reporting birthdays are the weakest of security measures. They're in fact a non-security measure.
That's not a security measure.
Because as we all know, you can put whatever your birthday is in the past. In fact, I can say I've signed up for email addresses with a different birthday, right? When I'm just too lazy and I want to fill it in and I know they're not going to check, right? Everybody's done that at some point in their history, right? It's not necessarily criminal, right? However, what it does is it intentionally or recklessly allows fake birthdays, and knowing there's minors on here and there's certain content that is screened by age, it's allowing people that are older to put in that fake birthday and get into those things that should be screened. Roblox has access to biometric age verification, but does not utilize it. Until 2024, the default settings turned off parental controls and let adults DM, direct message, private message kids. And
Oh, that is freaking awful, dude. Oh my god, dude. Until 2024, default turned parental setting protections off. Oh my lord. Don't you think that the default should have been to parental settings on if 75% of the players are under 16? Oh my lord.
And now adults, this has been changed, but adults can still message kids with inexperiences. So you can have adults talking to children openly. The in-game currency is called Robux and can be exchanged for avatars. Minors are often obsessed with the items for avatars, and thus predators use this mechanism.
Dude, every time I'll go shopping somewhere, you know, and I'll call my nieces and nephews and be like, yo, I'm shopping somewhere. I want to buy you guys something. What would you like? And, you know, every time someone asks for something else, and then my nephew will say, how about a gift card for Robux? And it's like, yeah, but I can like get you like a bicycle. I can like get you something cool. Like how about a Megazord? Okay, I'll get you a fucking I'll get you a mech. Okay, I'll get you a I'll buy you anything. How about a gift card for Robux for $20 that I could use to buy myself a pink hat in a video game? And it's like, really? Like, seriously? It's painful. It's so painful, dude.
Isn't to lure in children with rare items. It's created the mantra, which they talk about anything for Robux. The further facts say Roblox claims to have a zero tolerance for swearing, obscenities, messages of a sexual or violent nature, and any sort of aggressive, threatening communication.
Yeah, but essentially that just like, it turns it into censored words, right? Like you could still say fucking shit and all that on Roblox, absolutely.
They also state that offenders will be immediately or permanently suspended. However, this is not the case. We have screenshots of literal abuse, literal language that is horrible, disgusting in the complaint, and that's just allowed. These people are not banned. They're just running around in Roblox.
Don't you think this should literally be like a one-time policy? If there's an adult that's fucking talking sexually to a child, that account should get nuked from orbit and the police should get known. But I remember when I told you there's an infinite amount of games on Roblox, there's an infinite amount of games. Escape to Epstein's Island is a game on Roblox. Like, you don't understand. Again, this is a child platform.
And you can see here some experiences. Of course, we have Escape to Epstein Island. And note, it's not rated 17 plus or even 13 plus or even 9 plus. It's rated for all ages.
Yep.
Escape to Epstein Island.
Yep.
This shows there's absolutely no due diligence.
It's because anyone could make a game and upload whatever game you want onto Roblox. That is the appeal. That it's you get Roblox and then you get infinite games. No, not escape from Epstein's Island, escape to Epstein's Island, okay, all right? Maybe you roleplay the pedophile, who knows? I haven't played it. But the point is, this is crazy. Look at even the suggestions. Survive Diddy. What? The road to Diddy's Diddy Simulator. Bro!
Here. You've got Diddy parties all over the place. Nice try, Diddy. Escape the freaky party. Diddy Simulator. Road to Diddy's.
A game for children, by the way. A game for children. Just reminding you, this is retarded, dude.
Diddy party, freaky Diddy Simulator. All this sort of stuff going on in Roblox. No checks, no balances. The facts are these experiences are problematic. There's sexual simulation experiences, Escape to Epstein Island, Diddy Simulator, Diddy Party, Public Bathroom Simulator, and various racial hate simulators, which once again, all of these have no place with children. No place. Zero place. The public relation campaigns that they're running, that the company themselves are running, they're using these organizations to influence narrative that Roblox is safe and deceptive, but these groups, these safety groups, have conflicts of interest. The board members of Roblox serve on the safety organizations.
No, dude, stop, bro. Dude, that is the most insane conflict of interest I've ever heard. Holy shit. Are you serious?
This harkens back to like the financial crisis, the GFC, where we had the credit bureaus and the mortgage lending agencies kind of working hand in hand, right, to just rate these like bad tranches of mortgages as good mortgages. It harkens back to that. And it just shows, like, once again, how these watchdog agencies can often be co-opted by the same industries they're supposed to regulate. The causes of action are three. The Unfair Practices Act, which essentially looks at the inadequate safety and failure to notify of predators, which is deceptive, unfair, unscrupulous, and
Yeah. It's pretty deceptive when you have a game for children and all of a sudden pedophiles are popping out of the floorboards. Yeah, it's weird.
I think this is the strongest one as the best case of applying. But in the alternative,
Visa and MasterCard be like, whoa. Are you paying money for an anime titty game on Steam? That is unacceptable, and we are going to prevent you from making that purchase. Visa and MasterCard, when you're trying to buy Robux for Escape to Epstein's Island, please, sir, would you like to purchase some more Robux?
even if they don't prevail on this, they've got two more as backup, and these two are strong. The first is negligence of public nuisance, saying effectively inadequate safety and failure to provide notice was negligent and similar to a playground or a pool that's unguarded or unwatched, and you just have people dying there, people having problems that are just openly dangerous, right? So this is very established as a digital playground. The public nuisance would definitely be applicable. Beyond that, in the alternative, they also have unjust enrichment, meaning they knowingly sold Roblox in a manner that was unfair, unconscionable, and oppressive, which once again, all of these three are sterling. I think they can get it on number one, but they can get it on number two as well. And in the alternative, they've got number three.
That's crazy.
So
yeah,
what are they asking them to do? Number one, they're asking Roblox to stop violating the law, which would effectively demand a pause, a shutdown, massive updates for Roblox, once again, which would disrupt their business. Second, they want Roblox to stop saying it's safe. So they would have to go back through their platform.
Fuck, that's humiliating. Holy shit. I don't think it's enough. I think we need the penis guillotine.
And say, no, we're not actually safe. They would remove all references to Roblox as safe and discontinue any public.
Dude, how is that even going to help? Like, at this point, it's not going to help. The game is a namesake. Everyone knows about it. Like, everyone knows about it. All the kids play it. Like, them saying they're safe is not going to matter, in my opinion. I don't think that matters at all.
Can't claim that they're safe, which once again will be devastating for their audience. I mean, parents will pull out, businesses will pull out, advertisers, sponsors, collaborators. This is massive. And beyond that, they've got money, so restitution in Louisiana. They've got attorney's fees, etc. Also civil penalties and additional damages, right? So a lot of money that could come out of Roblox.
By the way, apparently one of the people that was running Roblox sold $800,000 worth of stock literally yesterday. Like, they know shit's bad. They know they're getting cooked.
In addition to having to pretty much completely rebrand themselves as an unsafe brand. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one because this one is important. It's valuable. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
That's wild. Of course, I'll link him and Asmongold in the description. No, this is an insane situation. I'm really glad people are talking about it. We got the lawyers involved. We got Asmongold even filmed a video on his potato for this. All right, we got Chris Hansen. All right, pedophile, the first pedophile catcher. All right, like, man, the retard Avengers are literally here. Lock in, boys and girl. It's gonna be crazy. I am going to continue to keep an eye on this as well. I think we need to talk about it. I think that our children, okay, as a collective, our children are being exposed to shit that they should not be exposed to. And yes, that includes the weird sex shit that's pushed in schools, and it is also the unimaginable amount of random, degenerate, furry, gore, porn, vor shit that you see in Roblox. There's lots of predators in Roblox, and there's also just insane amounts of adult themes. There are games about swallowing feces on Roblox, okay? Don't ask me how I know that, but it's a thing. They turn you into furries on Roblox where you sniff each other's butts. I'm telling you, you have no idea how much weird garbage is there, and in my opinion, kids should not be exposed to shit like this. There needs to be some sort of moderation, and that moderation needs to be done primarily by parents. Every parent needs to know what their kids are up to, sniffing other furry buttholes on Roblox and turning into Nazis. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't. I'll see you in the next one. Lock in, boys and girls. Leave a like. Comments are good. Every engagement you can do with the video is appreciated because currently I'm undergoing a thing with YouTube where we don't see eye to eye, it seems, on certain policies, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.